Welcome to the Basic English Grammar course, designed for learners at the beginning of their English language journey. This course will help you develop a strong foundation in the rules and structure of the English language. Whether you're learning English for personal development, work, or academic purposes, understanding grammar is essential to becoming a confident speaker and writer. What is grammar? Grammar refers to the system and structure of a language. It includes the rules that govern how sentences are formed, how words are combined, and how meaning is conveyed. By learning the basic rules of grammar, you will improve your ability to communicate clearly and effectively in English. Why is grammar important? Clarity. Good grammar ensures that your message is clear and easily understood by others. Confidence. Understanding grammar will make you more confident in speaking and writing. Professionalism. In many situations, especially in work and study, correct grammar is necessary for presenting a professional image. Accuracy. Grammar helps you use the right words in the right order to convey exactly what you mean. Course objectives. By the end of this course, you will be able to 1. Identify the different parts of speech, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, etc. Second, form basic sentence structures using proper subject-verb agreement. 3. Use correct tenses, present, past, and future, to describe actions. 5. Apply punctuation rules to sentences. 5. Write simple sentences in paragraphs that are grammatically correct. Key topics covered. 1. Parts of speech. Learn about nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. 2. Sentence structure. Understand how to form simple, compound, and complex sentences. 3. Tenses. Explore how to use the present, past, and future tenses correctly. 4. Articles and determiners. Master the use of a, and the in sentences. 5. Prepositions. Learn how to use prepositions to describe relationships between objects and actions. 6. Conjunctions. Connect sentences and ideas using conjunctions such as and, but, and because. 7. Punctuation. Practice using commas, periods, question marks, and more to make your writing clear and readable. Learning approach. Throughout the course, you will engage in interactive exercises, apply grammar rules through practice activities, quizzes, test your understanding of the material. Writing assignments. Put your grammar knowledge into practice by writing sentences in short paragraphs. Conclusion. Mastering basic English grammar is an essential first step in becoming proficient in English. With dedication and practice, you will improve your language skills, which will enhance your ability to communicate confidently in various settings. Let's get started on your journey to learning English grammar. One of the trickiest parts about using a and an is that English pronunciation doesn't always follow spelling patterns. For instance, a house. House begins with a consonant sound H, and air. In air, the H is silent, so it starts with the vowel sound ear. A history book. Here, the H is pronounced, making it a consonant sound. So A is used. Adjectives before nouns. When an adjective comes before a noun, the choice of a or an depends on the sound of the adjective, not the noun. For example, a big elephant. Even though elephant starts with a vowel sound, the article is based on big, which starts with the consonant B. An interesting book. Here, the adjective interesting begins with a vowel sound. So, and is used, special cases. Some words, particularly those borrowed from other languages or those that have different regional pronunciations, may cause confusion when choosing between a and an. Let's look at a few common special cases. Words starting with H, whether you use a or an before an H word depends on whether the H is pronounced. An heir, an honor, an hour. In these cases, the H is silent. So the words begin with vowel sounds and an is used. A hotel, a house, a history. Here the H is pronounced, so a is used. It's worth noting that some people, particularly in British English, may say an hotel or an historic, but this is less common in modern usage and in American English, where a hotel or a historic is more standard. Words starting with U words that start with the letter U can be tricky because U can represent both a vowel sound and a consonant sound. A university, a uniform, a unit. In these cases, the U makes a Ju sound, like the Y in U, which is a consonant sound, so eke is used. An umbrella, an uncle, an unusual event. Here the U makes a vowel sound, mond, so an is used. Words starting with O can also be confusing. An orange, an octopus, an opportunity. These words begin with the vowel sound A or O. A one-time event, a one-year plan. In these cases, one starts with the W sound, a consonant sound, so A is used. Abbreviations and acronyms. When dealing with abbreviations and acronyms, the choice between A and an is determined by how the abbreviation is pronounced, not the first letter of the written abbreviation. A UFO. The abbreviation UFO is pronounced UFO starting with a J sound, which is a consonant sound, so A is used. An FBI agent FBI is pronounced FBI, so the first sound is a vowel, and an is used. A NATO representative NATO is pronounced as a word, NATO, starting with a consonant sound, so A is used. An MBA degree MBA is pronounced MB, A starting with the vowel sound E, so an is used. Numbers can also be tricky when determining whether to use a or an. Again, it depends on the sound of the number. An 18-year-old student 18 starts with a vowel sound, so an is used. A 1-hour delay. One begins with a W sound, so a is used. A and an in fixed expressions. There are some fixed expressions in English that always use a or an, regardless of whether the word following it begins with a vowel or consonant sound. These expressions are idiomatic and don't follow the typical rules. A lot of this phrase always uses a, even though lot begins with an L, a consonant sound, an all-time high. In this expression, an is used even though all time starts with a vowel sound. Conclusion, in summary, the use of a and an is guided by the sound that follows the article, not necessarily the letter that starts the word. This distinction is crucial for fluency and correct grammar in English. While the basic rule, use it before consonant sounds and then before vowel sounds, covers most cases, attention to pronunciation, exceptions, in specific word patterns is key to mastering the indefinite article system. Singular and plural nouns are essential concepts in English grammar. Let's break down how they work, the rules for forming plurals, and the exceptions to those rules. What are singular and plural nouns? Singular nouns refer to one person, place, thing, or idea. Example: cat, book, child. Plural nouns refer to more than one person, place, thing, or idea. Example: cats, books, children. General rules for forming plural nouns. 1. Most nouns simply add s to become plural. Singular dog, plural dogs. Singular car, plural cars. 2. Nouns ending in s, ss, ash, ash, x, or z add s to form the plural. Singular bus, plural buses. Singular box, plural boxes. Singular church, plural churches. Singular buzz, plural buzzes. 3. Nouns ending in a consonant, plus. I change the YY to IEs in the plural form. Singular baby, plural babies. Singular city, plural cities. 4. Nouns ending in a vowel, plus. Why simply add s? Singular key, plural keys. Singular day, plural days 5. Nouns ending in f or fe change the f to vs to form the plural. Singular leaf, plural leaves. Singular wife, plural wives. 6. Nouns ending in o generally add s if they end in a consonant. Singular potato, plural potatoes. Singular hero, plural heroes. However, some nouns ending in o only add s. Singular piano, plural pianos. Singular photo, plural photos, irregular. Plural nouns. English has several irregular nouns that don't follow the typical rules for forming plurals. These must be memorized as they are exceptions. 1. Words that completely change form. Singular man, plural men. Singular woman, plural women. Singular child, plural children. Singular foot, plural feet. Singular tooth, plural teeth. Singular mouse, plural mice. Singular goose, plural geese. 2. Nouns that stay the same in both singular and plural. Singular sheep, plural sheep. Singular fish, plural fish, though fishes can be used when referring to different species. Singular deer, plural deer. Singular species, plural species. 3rd, nouns borrowed from Latin or Greek sometimes retain their original plural forms. Singular criterion, plural criteria. Singular phenomenon, plural phenomena. Singular datum, plural data. Singular analysis, plural analyses. Singular basis, plural bases. Special cases 1. Plural of compound nouns. For compound nouns, the main noun usually takes the plural form. Singular mother-in-law, plural mothers-in-law. Singular passerby, plural passers-by. 2. Uncountable nouns. Some nouns in English are uncountable, meaning they don't have a plural form. These include abstract ideas, substances, or things that are considered as a whole rather than individual parts. Examples: water, information, furniture, money, advice. To refer to a quantity of these, we use expressions like a piece of information, a glass of water, an item of furniture. 3. Collective nouns. These nouns refer to a group but are treated as singular or plural, depending on the context or regional differences in usage. Singular, the team is winning. Plural, the team are arguing with each other. Common collective nouns include team, family, committee, class, herd, flock. Conclusion: understanding singular and plural nouns is essential for proper grammar and communication in English. While most nouns follow regular patterns, irregular nouns and special cases need to be memorized. The rules above will help you form plurals accurately and recognize common exceptions. Subjective pronouns are pronouns that serve as the subject of a sentence. They replace nouns, people, places, things, or ideas that perform the action in a sentence. Subjective pronouns are essential for avoiding repetition and making sentences clearer. List of subjective pronouns. The main subjective pronouns in English are I, first person singular, you, second person singular and plural, he, third person singular, male, she, third person singular, female, it, third person singular, for things, animals, or ideas, we, first person plural, they, third person plural, functions of subjective pronouns. Subjective pronouns are used to 1. Indicate who or what is performing an action. Example, he is running fast. 2. Avoid repeating the subject of the sentence. Instead of saying John went to the store, John bought some milk. You can say John went to the store, he bought some milk. Examples of subjective pronouns in sentences: I love to read books. Here, I is the subject who loves to read. You are my best friend. In this case, you is the subject who is the best friend. He plays basketball on weekends. He replaces a male noun and is the subject. She is a talented musician. She is the subject and refers to a female. It is raining outside. It refers to the weather or an unspecified situation. We are going on a trip. We refers to a group including the speaker. They are studying for their exams. They is used for more than one person or thing. When to use each pronoun: I use I when you are talking about yourself as the subject of the sentence. Example, I am learning English. You use you when speaking to someone directly, whether it's one person or a group of people. Example, you are very kind. He, she, use he for males and she for females. Example, he is my brother. She is my sister. It use it for animals if gender is unknown or irrelevant, objects, or abstract ideas. Example, it is a sunny day. We use we when you are part of a group performing the action. Example, we are going to the party. They use they when referring to more than one person, thing, or group. Example, they have finished their homework. Subjective pronouns in questions and negative sentences. Subjective pronouns are used in questions and negative sentences, just as in positive statements. Questions: are you coming to the meeting? Is she your friend? Negative sentences: I am not hungry. They are not going to the concert. Subjective pronouns and verb agreement. When using subjective pronouns, it's important to ensure that the verb agrees with the subject. This means that the form of the verb changes depending on the pronoun. I am happy. First person, singular. You are late. Second person, singular. Plural. He, she, it is tired. Third person, singular. We are ready. First person, plural. They are excited. Third person, plural. Gender-neutral use of they. In modern English, they can also be used as a singular, gender-neutral pronoun. This is becoming increasingly common when the gender of the person is unknown or when referring to someone who identifies as non-binary. Example, someone left their phone here. I hope they come back for it. Conclusion. Subjective pronouns are key to structuring sentences efficiently and clearly. They help us avoid redundancy and specify who or what is performing the action. By understanding and using these pronouns correctly, you can improve your communication and ensure subject-verb agreement. Learning English consonants and vowels. Understanding consonants and vowels is the foundation of learning how to pronounce and spell English words correctly. In the English language, the alphabet is divided into two main categories: consonants and vowels. What are consonants? Consonants are sounds produced by obstructing the airflow in some way while speaking. There are 21 consonant letters in the English alphabet. Consonants B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Each consonant represents a specific sound, and some letters can represent more than one sound depending on their placement in a word. For example, the letter C can have a hard sound as in cat or a soft sound as in cell. What are vowels? Vowels are sounds made with an open vocal tract, meaning there is no significant blockage of airflow. In English, there are 5 vowel letters. Vowels A, E, I, O, U. Sometimes the letter Y can function as a vowel depending on its position in a word, as in Jim or happy. Vowels play a crucial role in determining the pronunciation of words. Each vowel can produce different sounds depending on the letters around them and their placement in a word. For example, the vowel A in cat has a short sound, while the A in cake has a long sound. Difference between consonants and vowels. Vowels are pronounced with the vocal tract open, allowing the sound to flow smoothly, e.g. A, E, or O. Types of vowel sounds. There are 2 main types of vowel sounds. 1. Short vowels. These are quick sounds, usually made with a single vowel like the sound in cat. Short A, pen, short E, sit, short I, dog, short O, cup, short OO. 2. Long vowels. These vowels sound like the name of the letter itself, often represented with a vowel followed by a silent E or a pair of vowels as in cake. Long A, tree, long IE, bike, long A's, boat, long OO, cube, long UU. Practice identifying consonants and vowels. Here are a few practice activities to help you recognize consonants and vowels. 1. Identify the consonants. Look at the following words and pick out the consonants. Word, dog, consonants. D, G word, sand, consonants. S, N, D, 2. Identify the vowels. Look at the following words and pick out the vowels. Word, apple, vowels. A, E, word, tree, vowels. E, S, M, I, R. Tips for mastering vowels and consonants. 1. Listen and repeat. Pay attention to how consonants and vowels are pronounced in everyday conversation. Repeat words to yourself to get used to the sounds. 2. Phonetic practice. Learn the phonetic sounds of each vowel and consonant to improve your pronunciation. Practice writing. As you learn new words, practice writing them out while identifying whether the letters are vowels or consonants. Conclusion. Learning the distinction between consonants and vowels is an important first step in mastering English pronunciation and spelling. With practice, you will become more familiar with how these sounds function in words, and this knowledge will improve your reading, writing, and speaking skills. To expand on this and that as demonstrative pronouns, we need to delve deeper into their usage and the various contexts in which they appear.